Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Filial, also known as the Business Black of Business Black Consulting. And today we're going to be talking about our second essential of the 5 essentials to running your first small business. And so as you recall from our previous video, I have a free resource available for you. Just visit thebusinessblack.com, head down to the bottom and go ahead and request that free resource. If you'd like a free discovery consultation, you can request it there as well. So last time we introduced not only the 5 essentials to running and starting your first small business, but we talked about the very first essential, which is protecting your reputation, protecting your brand, and really moving like you want to be accepted and respected as a small business. So today we'll be going over number 2, which is know your clientele. And it comes down to really 2 key elements: doing very stringent market research, understanding who your target audience and target client is going to be, and then aiming your work, aiming your efforts, aiming your marketing and advertisement efforts and the construct of your business towards your key focused client. And then the third element to that is understanding where your clientele will likely come from and how do you balance those relationships. Doing market research before launch. You need to know where you stand. You really want to know who your competitors are, and you want to know that there's demand for your business and services. If there is no demand for your business and service, you're going to have a problem with profitability. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are wanting to start a cupcake business and you start to do your research and there are 3 other cupcake businesses within a mile of you. That's not the end of the world, but that's information you'll want to know, because the way you're going to get ahead of that is by outdoing them at the business of cupcaking. So you'll want to, of course, do that market research. You'll want to find out what their pain points are, what are their customers saying, and outdo them in customer service and quality. Do your research. How many similar businesses are in the area? You might even do a SWOT analysis to see what are the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats to your business. The next piece is really understanding your clientele, understanding who your key audience is, understanding who your target audience is. So for instance, if you're starting a small consulting business, getting laser focused on who you're going to be pitching to in terms of your services. So are you going to be serving small businesses only? Are you going to be doing individual consultations with individual consumers? Your messages need to be tailored to that. Your marketing needs to be facing that. And so that's what we get into when we talk about knowing your clientele, understanding your customer segmentation, understanding who your target client is, who you will be serving, and pointing your efforts in that direction to capture leads. You need to know who your audience is, and you can then set your sites, pricing, and packaging toward meeting the needs of your target audience. The other thing I want to talk about in terms of clientele is understanding that, especially when you're first starting a small consulting or coaching business, your first set of clients are usually going to come from friends, family, and individuals that are connected to their network usually, okay? You have to make a decision then and there when you are determining that you're going to do business with friends and family. You have to determine from the very beginning how to maintain the professionalism and the standards of your business. It is very easy to have relationships be ruined because of business. And so you have to understand that if the bulk of your clientele is going to come from friends and family, how do you protect those relationships, protect your business, and balance that with doing the work and doing it well and holding high standards? And for some people, they decide they don't want to do business with family or friends for that reason. And that's fine. But just understand that in most cases, a lot of your first clients will come from your network of friends and family first, and how you choose to approach your business dealings should be uniform across. And so make sure that you are starting your business interactions in a way that is professional and that you understand you are risking that relationship when you're bringing them in as a client. So keep that in mind. All right. So that is the close of number 2, knowing your clientele, doing that market research, understanding your target audience, and then also understanding the importance of the relationships and nuances that go into that. So our next video, of course, we'll talk about perfecting your craft, and then we'll head into do it right, and we'll then head into promote, promote, promote. This is Step Phil, y'all, the Business Black of Business Black Consulting, where we take ideas and move them from design to destination in whatever it is that you're doing. So I hope that you have lots of success, and we'll see you next time.